Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Motorcycle Chronicles. Today is the second day in China, but actually the first day of riding because we just arrived yesterday late evening. After having some delicious steamed momos, we left from Kyirong towards a place called Gangga, which is also called as Old Tingri. This is the stop before we head to Everest Base Camp. Today's ride will be of about 250 plus kilometers, but today is also going to be the D day when I'll really get to know whether I can handle this altitude, whether the bike can handle the steep inclinations and also the low oxygen levels. So Kyirong is at about 2,900 meters altitude, and we will leave from Kyirong, and in quickly about 80 kilometers distance, we will get to 5,200 meters altitude. So that's a steep increase and also a lot of turns and bends and 180 degrees turns. And then we go all the way down to the lake, the Paikutso Lake, and then from there we will head all the way to Ganga town, which is also called as Old Tingri. This is going to be the stop before we head to the base camp next day. Overall riding time is expected to be about 5 to 6 hours, but we may take longer as well because we will stop for food. And also the other bike is punctured. She's just topping up the pressure in the tire and keeping it going, but there is a pressure is slowly leaking from the tube. We may have to find a place to get her puncture checked and then move forward. So overall we may reach Ganga by end of the day. Across this entire 22 days ride in China, we will be mostly riding along the China National Highway 318, which is broadly popularized as G318. This road is quite long. This highway is quite long. It's about 5,000 plus kilometers long. So this starts in Shanghai in east of China and goes all the way up to Zhangmu, which is the China-Nepal border, which is the other China-Nepal border. So this entire Route 318 is something like the Route 66 or something of the US. So it's a very popular route for a lot of people to do road journeys. You'll find in this season you'll find a lot of bikers around this region on this road, and it spans 5,000 kilometers. So it covers some of the important places as well, like Lhasa, the high mountain passes, the Everest base camp. So a lot of interesting places. So this is the route that we are going to take, and then we will be stopping over at some of those milestones which they have marked, like the 4,000 kilometer milestone, the 5,000 kilometer milestone, or the 3,000 kilometer milestone, or even the highest altitude, the 5,200 meter altitude mark as well. So these are all the areas that we will be covering in the next another 20 plus days. Till now, I'm doing quite well with the changing altitude. I'm not feeling any difference, and the bike is also performing well. There is no loss of power as of now, at least. I think this is going well for me at the moment. This is the town of Zonka, and we seem to have found a mechanic shop who can fix the puncture for the bike. We will stop over here, get the puncture fixed, and then move ahead. Okay, done with fixing the puncture, and now we are heading to the next exciting phase of this ride where we will get to the numerous twists and turns, the 180-degree turns, and quickly go high up to about 5,200 meters. So just sit back and watch this footage of all the turns and bends and also the beautiful scenery around. That's one of the bends on the right side bottom that you can see. This is one of the many bends that we had to cover. And today we are super lucky that it's not raining, because if it was raining, there would have been risk of black ice on these turns, and that would have been too risky to actually ride motorcycle. Because after it rains, within a very short duration, the water on the road will start freezing, and it's very thin layer which is not visible. It will look like road with water, but actually that would be thin layer of ice which is very risky, and on the turns, you if you are not careful, you will skid and fall. This tunnel is said to be about 4 kilometers long, and it is freezing cold inside. It's feeling like we are riding through a freezer, and that too at this speed. We are at about between 90 to 100 speed at the moment. Uh, the GPS is not capturing the speed because inside the tunnel there is no GPS connectivity. But overall, we are hovering between 90 to 100 kilometers per hour speed here. Okay, time to refuel. So, what this guy was telling is that they are not supposed to fill directly into the petrol tank. It has to be filled with those cans. But I think they realized that we did not understand and then just went ahead and filled in. So in Tibet, there is a rule that for two-wheelers, you can't pump fuel directly from the pump into the petrol tank. The bikes have to park a little outside at the peripheral of the petrol pump. They will give us the can. We need to take the can ourselves and then put the fuel into our tanks. So that's the rule. But I think these petrol pump guys realized that we did not understand it, and they just went ahead and pumped in fuel into our motorcycles. And this rule is only for Tibet province. The other provinces don't have this kind of a rule. Some more twists and turns, and the altitude increased again. I did not realize at what time we actually crossed the 5200 meters altitude, and my video recording was not on. So, this GPS that you are seeing is of my Insta360 camera GPS feed. But separately, I have captured my GPS coordinates with the Gaia maps, which is the one which I have incorporated at the beginning of this video as part of the map. So there you can see the complete elevation details as per the distance. Getting some first visuals of Lake Paikut. Water looks so blue. I think it's because of the reflection from the clear sky. Once again, we are super lucky today that it's not cloudy and it's not rained and it's super bright and sunny. So we are able to enjoy the complete colors of this nature here. On one side is the blue lake, and on the other side is the snow-capped Himalayan mountain range. What a view! We are turning off the road and getting closer to the lake on the lake bed. So let's see how this is going to look like. Wow, it's superb. On one side the blue lake, and on the other side the snow-capped Himalayan mountains, and everything is brown in between, dry and brown. Superb views. The ground is very soft here, though I found a good spot and then parked my bike over there. After some time, while we were busy taking pictures and talking with all of us, there was a gust of wind and the bike just flipped and fell down. Luckily, everyone was there and everyone helped to pull it back. And then we found a stone and then ensured that the bike is properly parked and the side stand is resting on that stone. We spent some time here absorbing the beauty of this nature and also taking some pictures and spending some good time. And now we are on our way to Gangga while still enjoying the superb views of the blue lake on one side and the snow-capped mountains on the other, and then riding the motorcycle on this road, on these beautiful roads of Tibet. We are just about to reach Gangga town, and today we will be spending the night over here. It's about 6 p.m. and normally the sunset happens at about 9 p.m. or so. So we will stay here tonight at this altitude of about 4,300 plus meters. This is going to be my first time where I'll be spending a night at such an altitude. Till now I'm feeling very good. I'm not having much issues with low oxygen level or anything of that sort. So I think I should be able to do well and be able to adapt to this situation. This is the place where we will be staying tonight, and this is in direct 70 kilometers line of sight to the Mount Everest, and it's visible as well from our hotel rooms. So that's it for today. It's been a long and exciting first day of ride in Tibet, and looking forward to tomorrow heading towards the Everest base camp. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching this long video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and please spread the word around and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and good night.